expand, expand, expand. Lift, lift, lift. Wait, wait, wait. Lift it up.
We are a chosen generation, called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation. We are a chosen generation, called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, the way He says I am. I know who I am. I know who God says I am, where He says I am, where He says I am.
The sun is there, in the sun. I wake up in the morning, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I take a cup of tea, I put on my phone, I carry my bag, I say bye to my
Come on, dance for the Lord.
I read A, B, C, and D because you held my hand. I count 1, 2, 3, and 4 because you held my hand. All my hand I beg. Mother and father, you held my hand. Teacher, you held my hand. I stand before you today because you held my hand. All my hand I beg. Lead me to a bright future as you both hold my hand. Hold my hand, I beg.
Chosen generation, called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me.
Sikia kwanza shuleni, nilitaka kufuata mama. Sikia pili shuleni, nilianza kushika mita. Na siku baada ya siku, nilitambua kwamba elimu ndio msingi wa maisha. Ndio maana nasimama kilele nisema, takuaga darasa la kwanza, kuelekea darasa la pili. Shukrani. Mama, nitaona, ninamuunga.
I walk in miracles, I live a life of favor. Oh, I know who I am.
Wanisimulizi, sikizeni wasikizi, utiifu wa wazazi, ndiyo hapa vicheko, maneno mengi domoni, kasuku na anko. Vijana wetu mjini, hivi ni mseli gani? Baba boida buda, naye mama kuwa masa, kasuku ndiye dada, na chapa kuwa pesa. Hamuoni kuna shida kuharibu lugha hasa. Vijana wetu mjini, hivi ni mseli gani? Kwenye kula na dishi, gari kwenu ndio dinga, testi wenu
this far. It has been a long journey all the way. Alas, today I give thanks to the Almighty God.
It has been a journey of hard work, persevering being part of us, with enough support from our teachers and parents.
Alas, I give thanks to the Almighty God.
With my little knowledge, I joined Mwangaza. Slowly by slowly, I started learning. And now, departure is around the corner. Confidently, I'll march out full of knowledge.
Dad, Mom, I thank you for bringing me to Mwangaza Mission School. The school that I will always and always miss. Thank you.
Many mountains to conquer, many victories to be won. We go carry the goal, there is no stopping. We go carry the goal, go. We go carry the goal, there is no stopping. Die, given the time.
Basi mimi najulikana kama mzee Tom Shibiriti Shangala, ambao ni mzee wa mtaa, nafanya na ofisi ya chief. Kwa hivyo wakati huu leo ni wakati wetu kufurahia kushauri watoto wetu wale Mungu ametupea, na ningesema kwa ya kwamba Kenya saa hii watu wako mbali. Kama wewe patu yuko kwa maneno mengine utawajwa.
Mtoto akiingia hapa sio jinsi vile atatoka, jinsi vile aliingia. Tunaona kazi yenye wanafanya ni mzuri, na Mungu awabariki sana. Na ile kitu kingine yenye ningependa kusema ni wazazi, tushikane mikono, shule yetu tuende pamoja. Usikuwe wengine kusema hivi tunaenda huku, wengine tunaenda huku. Tukue kitu kimoja ndio shule yetu iende mbele.
Na kwa kazi nzuri ambayo Mungu ametuwezesha. Nikiongea juu ya hilo darasa, kwanza kabisa ninashukuru Mwalimu Rosemary Chepto ambaye amekuwa mwalimu wa hilo darasa kwa miaka karibu 3, class 6, 7 na 8. Amekuwa mwalimu wa bidii, amekuwa mwalimu wa msimamo ulio na mwelekeo. Tumekuwa katika hali ya kutingikika hapa na pale katika maisha, lakini Mwalimu Rose amekuwa pamoja nasi. Tumesimama imara hata darasa hilo, ngao mimi si mwalimu, lakini alipolipata lilikuwa katika hali ambayo haikukuwa na msimamo kamili. Lakini tulipokuja kufika darasa la 7, tukaona ya kwamba hilo darasa limesimama. Na saa hizi jinsi walivyo katika darasa la 8. Mimi nikiwa mzazi wa hilo darasa hilo limesimama imara. Watoto wako katika hali ya nidhamu nzuri na wamefundishwa katika njia inayofaa, and I think they are ready for the exam. Ninashukuru wazazi wa shule hili. Tumekuwa pamoja katika mipango, mikutano ikiitwa, tunakuwa pamoja, tunasikizana na tunaendesha vile tumesema. Kwa hivyo ninashukuru. Pili ama tatu ambalo ningehimiza ama tungejihimiza kama wazazi ni upande wa school fees. School fees tujaribu sana kujikakamua na kuona ya kwamba mwaka unapoisha jinsi inavyoisha saa hii, tuone ya kwamba yale matoleo ambayo yanatakikana tungetoa mwaka huu kama fees, tuone ya kwamba tumejaribu, tumetoa.
This year when we began, it was very hard for us. I think Mr. Shviridi, as one of the elders, he will say it was very hard. Nimerealize Wakenya hatupendi vitu mzuri. Do you know Wakenya hatupendi vitu mzuri? Sorry for calling you like this. But even our way of voting, and I will say this because this week we had elections in our school. In our school we usually have elections. Children have to campaign. Watoto wanafaa campaign, so they are given a week to campaign. 2 weeks, 3 weeks they campaign, and they have to vote for their leaders. And you know, starting even from the children, I don't know if you parents, you've taught them, children don't want good leaders. That's what I came to realize. They will always look for a prefect who will not report in the office, a prefect who will always be quiet, a prefect who is not performing. I was so surprised that they are choosing somebody who is always last in class. Style ya Wakenya. Na tunaumia Wakenya, it's enough. It's also enough for Kenya. Tumeumia ya kutosha. But I think when I say such a things, maybe utaniuliza, na wewe unaishi wapi? Naishi Kenya, but God enabled me. I've traveled more than 15 countries in my life. And we have to change. It's time to change. That we can choose right leaders. I've gone there because even as a school, we've got a lot of fights for nothing. And me as a leader, nimesimama hapa by the grace of God. But I would have given up. By the way, I would have given up. Na viongozi wengi, kuna marafiki wangu waliniambia, your children finished. What are you doing? Hiyo kichaka tena? Your children are finished. Wawaje? But because of these children, I said no. Let me die with them. Let me help them. Amen? And you know, today when I saw these children performing all this, nobody told them to do the things they are doing, by the way. We told each class to do that. When I look at their marks, when I see a child like Susan, can you stand up please? Come here. Always each year we have children. In Mwangaza we have a child each year that we always talk about. Even Mtula, I think you are also one of them. Come. 2 of you, you've gotten scholarship in our school. So we need to recognize you. These 2, they got scholarship in our school. And when this girl came here, she could not even talk English, only Kiluya. That was all. The other one, when she came, she was not so good. In fact, she was not reaching 400. She's always joyful like that. She was not even reaching 400. She came in class 7. You came in class 6. They were very not so hardworking. But they are needy children, especially her. She's an orphan. And we gave them a chance. Today, even community kama mpendi shule na mpendi mimi, ningependa kuwatangazia this girl, even if I would stop today to work, she has achieved her goal because she will get more than 400. That is clear, without a question. How many exams have you gotten? Wait, you will clap when I tell you to clap. How many exams have you gotten 400? How many? More than 20. Cynthia, more than 20. She has gotten 400. And you? More than 20. They even don't know. They are champions. And they will get. Hakuna maswali. Kwanza vile walikanyagia watu wa kuipa mitihani, hao watapata. People like Mr. Bebela should be known in this village. Mnajua watu transform a village ni wasomi. Mtu wa kwenda shule anaweza transform a village? No. And yeye ni msomi. Now if you want to know wasomi wala ameleta alinitajia. Do you know watoto wake ni wagani? Wakina Eugene wa Malwa, ndio wanafunzi amechapa kiboko in high school. Murukomen, those are his. Ni wingi kwanza ma-governors. I hope wanakusaidianga kidogo wanakutumia kitu. When he mentioned those people, I wondered and said, this is a person that our school we should stick on him. We want to work with him. He will give us advice. Then on top of that, he's older than some of us. He's older than me. Anaweza niambia kijana wangu wewe bado ni mdogo enda hivi. Si ni kweli?
When we talk about education, my adrenaline runs high. The reason is because when a director and the teachers, education has done a lot for me. Proverbs 22 verse 6.
Mlee mtoto katika njia ipasayo, naye hata iacha hata atakapokuwa mzee.
Amen. Because when Solomon talks about training a child, he has not mentioned the parents, he has not mentioned teachers, he has not mentioned the society. What Solomon is saying is that all those people who are interested parties or stakeholders have got a responsibility. Can you clap for me? All those people who have got interest in the child, whether this child was born outside the wedlock when your daughter was in school, I have 2 of them. Whether this child was born through rape or whatever, this child has got no sin. But those people who are wise, I am reading another book which is very interesting. They say that great men inspire greatness in other men. Great. What is actually great means what? Wale watu wakuu wanawatayarisha watu wengine kwa maisha ijayo, na wanaofanya hawa wakubwa sana kuliko hawa. Why do I say that? Great men inspire greatness in other men. Thank you, teachers of Mwangaza. The director has talked here emotionally, and he has referred quite a number of things which touched my soul when he exposed 2 students here who are needy and 1 an orphan. The director didn't know those children, but I will say that he's a great man because he's inspiring those 2 and he's planting a seed in them to make them successful in life. Personally, I would not be what I am because my father was earning 50 shillings per month from Mzungu. My father was looking after cows, almost 1,000 dairy cows, and my mother was milking. So my father would go look after cows. At around 2, he brings them in the boma. My mother starts milking with other women. And then my mother earns 25 shillings up to 1971. So my mother would not manage to educate me. And all my brothers were bright, but there was no fees. So my uncle came and took me to Uganda and told my mother, my sister, I'm going with this son of yours, is bright. I've seen from class 1, he has been number 1. I want to use him to save you. May I remind you that for God, in every family there's a Moses, a savior. Every family will not perish. In each family, God plants somebody with a reason and a purpose. If your child is your investment and your treasure, that is where your heart is supposed to be. The moment you get any money, cash, the first thing we should think about is to clear fees. Because the way they are talking is that they can only sustain good staff and good teachers if they can also pay their salary. Is that what you meant, Bwana?
Yes.
Yeah. So if we pay fees promptly, We shall allow these people to acquire tuition material, and they will also sustain human resource for the school to run smoothly. Tukielimisha watoto wazazi tuwapeleke shule, si ati lazima wakipata kazi watupe pesa. Mama, unakubaliana na mimi?
Ni hivyo.
Unajua watu wengi wanadhani wanaelimisha watoto ili wakimaliza shule sasa huyo mtoto atakuwa kiteka uchumi. La, sivyo. Unataka huyu mtoto aende mbali. You can imagine if my firstborn son sasa ana watoto wangapi? 2. Na mimi na kashamba za zingine eka 2. Alafu akuja ajenge hapo nyumba na watoto wake na bibi yake. Vita kwa hiyo poma haitakwisha. Huyu sasa, huyu na daughter in-laws wameolewa kwa hiyo clan. Unajua bibi yako na bibi ya kijana yako wameolewa kwa familia moja. Vita hutatoboa.
We are a chosen generation. We've been called.
We want to just recognize his leadership. He has taken care of our sword very well, and we are very happy. This is our symbol of leadership. It's written on the symbol of leadership of Mwangaza Mission School. We gave to him last year. He took care of it well. He has brought it back in my office. It has been in my office during the time of campaigning. When we dissolved their parliament, it was with me as the chief registrar. And today I want to give it out to another person for one.
He says I am, where he says I'm at, I know who I am. I know who.
That you maintain your leadership. If you are chosen even in the school, vile unakuwa mwoka usiokope, endelea. Leadership is good. Walio wanasema leaders badita fundu. Umesikia? Sasa usikae huko nyuma. Umesikia? And just campaign and continue being a leader, and with the authority that God gave to us as Mwangaza, as we send you to high school, we want you to be a leader, okay?
For I know who I am.
I'll be the good help boy, and I will make sure that the right way will be followed here in school, and pupils will behave well. And I always like what is right. Those people who will be on the wrong side, most of them will hate me.
God has given me. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm walking in power. I walk in miracles. I live a life.
Watakaposimama kwa kasi yao ya mitihani, Mungu uwe pamoja nao. Utawalinda hata walimu mikononi mwako. Tenda ishara wewe ni Mungu. Usijaabishe Mungu wetu, mbali watoto wako wapate kupita mitihani kwa uwezo wako. Paya wa shetani upate kuondoa. Nguvu za ibilisi upate kuondoa. Wanayofuata watoto nyuma yao upate kuondoa. Baba, na weke mikononi mwako. Sisi kuwabariki, sisi kuwatakasa, sisi kuwainua. Katika jina la Yesu aliye Mwokozi naomba. Amen. God has given me.